The hardest part is always right before you start.
Good. Nice hamburger.
The last day of my food challenge trip in Vegas would see me take on 2 monster challenges. They're monster challenges because they had the word monster in their title. I started out by going to the Omelet House, which is located in Henderson, Nevada. If you're not familiar, Henderson is a small city a few miles away from Las Vegas. The people there were actually incredibly friendly. It was like going to any small town as opposed to being in the Vegas Strip. I had known about the Monster Burger Challenge at the Omelet House for quite a while, but I'd never actually gone there to take it on. You have to be careful though, because there are 2 locations to the Omelet House on the same street. I can't remember the name of the street right now, but it's the Lake Mead location that you want to go to if you want to take down the challenge. And as you can see from the video, it is quite a big burger. It's a 3-pound patty, and it felt like it had an entire salad chopped up on top. Typically, the restaurant seemed to be extremely busy because it was, I believe, a Sunday morning. And after I put in my order, they really didn't watch me too closely, but I realized that there was no way I could set up a full camera with a tripod in the restaurant. It was way too busy, there was no foot space, and I was very thankful that I had a GoPro with me. A GoPro was really one of my best investments in the last 6 months. I stuck the camera right in front of me on the counter, and thanks to the wide-angle lens, it was able to capture pretty much all of the action. Whether or not you finish the burger, you still have to pay for it. I believe it's like $25. People who do finish the burger, or alternatively, if you get the Monster Omelet, get a free t-shirt and your picture on the wall. Heading in, I wasn't sure if I should take on the Monster Burger or the Monster Omelet. The Monster Omelet comes with all kinds of toppings. Well, not so much toppings as fillings. Everything from like bell peppers to tomatoes to onions to mushrooms to bacon. It's pretty much everything on the menu. I think they should call it the kitchen sink omelet because from what I saw, it pretty much had everything in it. The server who worked there told me that it's really not the most appetizing thing in the world, and the burger is probably a little more tasty. I think what I enjoyed most about the Monster Burger were the potato crisps that came with it. They weren't quite home fries. They were like thinly sliced sections of potato that were obviously fried. They had a texture much different from French fries or home fries, or even hash browns for that matter. And that was actually my favorite part of this meal. You know, believe it or not, here I am trying to get through a 3-pound patty, ton of vegetables, and a rather toasted, delicious bun. Like, the bun they provide you on this is oversized, yes, but they toast it. And as I chomped through it, it was really like I was eating a bunch of toast as opposed to a gigantic hamburger bun. I also have to commend them because despite the fact that this is a giant like hamburger patty, it was cooked very evenly throughout. I got it medium rare, and it was not burned anywhere. I've taken on a couple of these giant burger challenges. One of them no longer exists. I believe it was McCovey's restaurant over in Walnut Creek, California. They did one of these gigantic patties, and I want to say they baked it. It was kind of dry in places and burned in some others, especially the first time I tried it there. And it was always kind of giving me this negative vibe when it comes to these gigantic hamburgers. But the Omelet House got their big burger just right. I didn't ask them how they made it. I mean, I don't think there's any way you can literally flip a patty of this size on a standard griddle or grill. But they got the cooking process down just right. And of course, when you're in a small town, a small diner, and you're taking on one of these challenges, you know, you become the talk of everyone around you. Everybody is stopping by to say something, offer an opinion. Either they're impressed or they think you're absolutely crazy. And you know, it's kind of fun to kind of have that banter, that kind of chat going with locals. And you know, for a second, you can just have fun with this. When it was all over, I got my t-shirt. Of course, I also had to pay the bill. But it's all in good fun. Memorial Day weekend is kind of my break away from work. I mean, my real work is done in the classroom. I teach high school history. And it's a little fun to, you know, get out on the road and see places and visit restaurants and interact with people outside of a classroom environment. It's something that's fun to talk to adults who aren't teachers. And to interact with people who aren't, you know, students. And for those of you who are interested in taking the Monster Burger Challenge, I don't believe they maintain any sort of house record. The server brings out your burger, sets it in front of you, and they say bon appetit, and they really don't have the time to watch you. I remember the manager and a couple of the servers and the cook would come out and kind of look at me and just see how I was doing. They were very supportive. I mean, obviously I didn't tell them who I was or that I do this kind of as a hobby. So they have no reason to believe that I'm actually going to finish it or whether I'm probably going to fail. I mean, I'm sure the vast number of people who go in there and actually try this don't actually finish it. And that's just the way it is. I mean, how many people actually start their morning off by eating a 3-pound hamburger patty? And for those of you who are familiar with the Las Vegas Henderson area, what are some challenges that you would like to see me do in the future? Because obviously, you know, Vegas is a hop, skip, and a jump away from where I live, and I'm always there. I have friends in town there. What are some things that you would like to see me try? I mean, they don't even need to be like set restaurant challenges. Maybe you know about some place there that serves like a gigantic donut that nobody really knows about. The two main resources that competitive eaters, professional eaters, and others use when they're trying to find a food challenge is either going to be eatfeats.com, foodchallenges.com, which is an awesome website affiliated with Randy Santel. He's an awesome food competitive eater, and if you haven't seen his channel, he does tons of restaurant challenges. That's pretty much all he does, actually, is restaurant challenges. And of course, I try to find things off Yelp. Yelp is actually pretty useful. People write reviews about places, and I find all kinds of places to visit based on Yelp recommendations. But if you guys watching this video have anything for me, I mean, go ahead, by all means. Just leave a comment down in the section below, and I will do my best to incorporate them in a future Vegas trip. And if you haven't seen the other challenge videos in this series in which I took on 4 other restaurant challenges, be sure to check them out in the link down below. And there is still one more challenge video coming. I took on one more challenge in Vegas before heading back into Victorville. So wait for it because it's coming on Freak Eating.
You want me to hold it up?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, this way, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Awesome.
But if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to Freak Eating because you're going to want to stay tuned for all of my upcoming restaurant and food challenge shenanigans. I got collaborations coming up with Ken Domick, Chuck from the Bronx, Aaron Wakamatsu, Cult Moo, and others from VidCon. And until we eat again, stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak.